Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Law153 and I've got yet another gameplay commentary for you today. Today, it's another jungle domination. I don't know what it is about this map. Sometimes I get horrible games, like I'll like have a 1 KD, and then other games I'll pull stuff like this. And I'll just do really good. So, I don't know what it is about this map. But, today I want to talk about what Black Ops got right. Because in the last 2 commentaries I did, I kind of whined and complained about the perks and a lot of other stuff, and today the first thing I want to start off with about Black Ops is the maps. Maps are amazing, except for Nuketown, which is just incredibly obnoxious because everybody likes to vote it. But the maps are amazing. I'd like to see like a little bit more color, because like all the maps have the same color palette, like jungle. It's all green basically, and then Nuketown is just ridiculously colorful, and Ray for the most part gray. Array is like all white. Let's see, what are some other maps? Firing range for the most part is like a brownish tan color. So they just if they add a little bit more variety, that'd be incredibly cool. So that'd make me happy actually if they had more variety. I like colors. I like colors a lot. Anyways, second thing, the guns. The guns are incredibly balanced, more balanced than any other Call of Duty ever before. And I think this has been said a lot before, but I'd like to go like a little bit more in depth. So the assault rifles, I usually buy every single assault rifle when I prestige, like over the all 50 levels, except for the Enfield and the single automatic guns, just because I don't really like single automatic guns. But I've picked up the M14 and the FAL, and they're really good. As like you can usually 2-shot people. But the Enfield is absolute crap, unless you put Warlord on it, and like but I don't like Warlord, so it takes away my sleight of hand. And let's see, what's the next gun? The M16 is okay. It's really, all the guns have like a really strong suit except for the Enfield, which sucks. Have I mentioned that before? The M16 is really good for maps like Array, and the outskirts of the tunnel and jungle where there's really long lines of sight, because it'll beat any gun. It'll beat any gun except for like the PSG-1, the L96 from long range. And let's see, the next gun is the FAMAS. The FAMAS is really high rate of fire. It's it's the best close quarters assault rifle, if you ask me. And its damage is pretty decent. I think it's a 30-20 or a 40-30 gun. And the fire rate is really good, but it gets kind of hard to control at range, so that's its downfall. So the pro is that it's good fire rate and stuff. Let's see, the next one, the Galil. The Galil is really, really powerful, but it's not the most accurate, and the fire rate is kind of down. Well, actually it's kind of accurate, but the fire rate's lower than most of the assault rifles. Okay. The AK-47, incredible damage. The recoil is kind of tight, but it's not the best at range. The sights are kind of meh, and it loses a lot of its damage. Let's see, the next gun would be the Commando. The Commando is almost the same gun as the M6 or the AK-47, except it's got a different sight on it, fire rate. The thing I like about the Commando is when you shoot it, and you're shooting at somebody, and that person's shooting back at you. For me, it seems like the sound, like when you're shooting, gets kind of laggy. I don't know if it's this helpful for you guys, but it's kind of annoying, but it's still a really, really good gun. And I like it a lot. I used it a lot before I'd ever prestige, like from level 44 now prestige to level 50. And the last gun is the G11, which is basically the M16 with the faster fire rate and bigger clip. And the G11, it's definitely, it's the best if you use it when you're host. Other than that, not so good. You'll be like 3 or 4 bursting people. The LMGs, they're all crap. They're all horrible. They make you move slower. There's that small clips in this game. The damage is good, but you move so slow, it's kind of, you almost have to, except for the M16. The M16 is decent. The SMGs, yeah, they're not so good. The only 2 good ones are the AK-74U and the MP5K, and the MP5K is still not very good. The sniper rifles are absolute crap. I don't mind people who snipe, but it kind of angers me that they took out an entire part of the Call of Duty community, basically. I mean, it's still there, but it's not as good. Like, you don't see as much stuff coming out of the montage makers. And I know that it's kind of annoying seeing people seeing spinners, but in the same sense, they absolutely just... They made it so that the spinners do worse. So, the perks are all balanced. Although I'd like to see if they... I'd like to see that... I would like to see Second Chance moved to the first perk slot with Ghost and stuff. That way Ghost has something to contend with, so that way you can either be a noob and use Ghost or be a noob and use Second Chance. Or use Hardline. Well, Hardline's not really a newbie perk, but you have to contest with Hardline and Lightweight, which are two really good perks. Use Flak Jacket, which is another really good perk. That way the first perk slot would be, you'd have a really hard choice, and that would basically take out that take down a lot of the people that use Second Chance. The Second Chance is a which perk slot is that in? I think it's a third perk slot. And in the third perk slot there's Ninja, Marathon, and something else, Tactical Mask. And those perks are not really good. I mean, you can do without any of them. So I don't know. The game is incredibly balanced. The maps are balanced. The guns are balanced. Treyarch did a really good job. Now, I just hope that no future exploits come out and the game just holds its shape, because like Modern Warfare 2, it was amazing in like November, December.